Well, Becky, we are headed out on another car chasing adventure. This is actually the biggest single car purchase in our history. It's kind of scary.
Single car, yes.
Yeah, single car.
Yes.
Yeah, single car. A little bit outside of our wheelhouse. This is a lot of it. Well, we love muscle cars. We're into muscle cars, but we're just not, purveyors and buyers of muscle cars because they're expensive and so specific and down to every little detail. But this one that we are chasing, there's no questions about this car, so right. it
no brainer.
Yeah, it makes it really simple. It's good for us. Right? Exactly. And but it is a holy grail muscle car. It's going to be real interesting to pick up the car and meet the owner. It's just going to be quite the adventure. So we are rolling out here. It's 100 degrees on a Tuesday afternoon. Almost October.
100 degrees.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So we are doing something that is going to be another absolutely amazing adventure. So it's actually in Kansas. We're just going a couple hours north of here.
Yeah. Out
in the middle of the country, nowhere, and it's kind of that. It is that story of picking up that muscle car in the middle of nowhere, that incredible find. Yeah. That's what this one is. So we will roll out of the homestead. Horses, hope you guys got water. It's hot, but yeah, pulling out of the farm and hitting the road. Here we go, babe.
See ya.
Well, Becky, that was the largest check we ever got a cashier's check on for a single car purchase.
Absolutely.
Or it might be the largest check we ever drawn out on even a multiple car purchase. Yeah, that's the largest car withdrawal.
It's big. That's all I know is it's big.
Well, we're on our way. Here we go. Got the check in hand. All right, we're on I-70 headed west out of Salina towards Hayes. And here's where it starts to get interesting. Went from an interstate to quasi 2-lane, and they ain't even striped. So it's so fascinating when you find a really incredible car in a really small place. We're headed to Lincoln, Kansas, believe it or not, and just a little small town. This car that we're getting actually was bought right in this area and has lived its whole life here. So kind of cool to be out here. It's beautiful out here, actually. A lot of crops, a lot of farming. This is kind of that story, that old farmer's car kind of hidden away. We're going to be unveiling it. All right, we're going from pavement to gravel. This is quite the adventure, huh, Becky? I mean, it just keeps getting more and more remote and more obscure. This gentleman doesn't live in town, he lives out in the country. But yeah, it's definitely getting more remote. We got several miles of this to cover too. Well, Becky, we've made it, and here we are. The folks are over here with the car behind the trailer. Let's go back here and check it out, and we will meet the owner of this car. Well, Mike, good to see you again, sir. Good to see you. We came out here and we did our first recon, just a couple of days ago. Yeah. But we're back. Okay. We're back.
Sounds good.
We love the car, so let's go drop the tailgate and take a look at this thing.
Yes, sir.
Again.
Yeah. Watch it unfold.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
it's a dip, but yeah, I wasn't even looking at whenever I was walking.
I think the weather, we picked it again. I think 6 o'clock's a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so doggone hot today.
Oh, yeah.
It's so crazy. It's 100 degrees in almost October.
This weather's horrible. So then we just dropped it in here.
Yeah.
Check this car out.
Oh my goodness.
So you guys, tell me a little bit about the story of this car.
Well, I was out looking for some Camaro wheels because I've always been a Chevrolet man, but I was into Mopars for a long time. And I come across a buddy of mine that he was older than me, but he's a Vietnam vet. And I looked in this shed and I seen this car sitting in there and it had the hood up. And I thought, what do you got there? And his wife told me, and she said, well, you want to buy that car? And yeah, I might be interested in it. So one thing led to another, and I ended up with the car.
And he bought the car brand new, right?
Yeah, he bought the car
brand new.
And special ordered it,
Yeah.
like to his spec.
from Gorley Motor Ford Company, which is on the Marnie's report.
Yeah.
And then Mike, being a Ford man, I told him what I had, and I was interested in a Willys. So I told Mike, and because he used to have a very rare Ford 427 XL 500, and he got the car.
I didn't realize it was rare as it is.
Yeah.
When I bought it.
Yeah, you didn't realize it. You just thought it was a pretty car.
I knew it was kind of rare, but not
Yeah.
one of seven.
Yeah, until you did the Marty report.
Yeah.
He did the Marnie's report.
You know what's kind of interesting is, I've been, because I got friends and, I love muscle cars, but I'm no expert, you
Yeah.
know. And so, but I've got some friends that are, Ford guys, and even the books and everything. And we've been like, because we talked a week ago,
You can't
right?
track it.
And
I tried.
and we started trying to research the car, and like even the books don't even recognize the car.
No.
Like there's no 429
Nope.
GT convertible Torino in the book.
With air.
Yeah. On top of all the extras on top of that, but yeah. So 1 of 7 by the Marty report, and then 1 of 1 by the options and colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I parted with it, and Mike got it, and then.
So you found it, and then your friend talked you out of it,
Yeah.
right? Is that kind of how it
Talked him
works?
out of it.
Yeah. And then you're the one that put all the love into the car.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you had it restored. What was the name of the shop?
Show Me Restoration in Hayes, Kansas.
Okay.
And then we took it out there, and that guy is excellent. And
Frame off.
frame
Yeah.
off everything.
The whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I got those
Got
pictures
the
and
pictures,
everything.
the rotisserie, frame off, down to the brake shoes, the hubs, the rear
Wow.
end, everything stripped, dash out.
Motor rebuild.
Yeah, everything down to the radio knobs.
Wow.
Been done.
Is that right? Yeah. I mean, we had it out, and I remember like when I first came out here to check the car out, I hit the foot feed 2 times and hit the key, and boom,
Yeah.
we're gonna fire it up again. But that was exciting.
The car,
Super exciting.
Yeah.
the car had 60 some thousand actual. We got the car, we went and got it, and then the only thing is it went from my house to Salina to a car show, won first place at a Ford dealership,
Wow.
and then back in the trailer, so it maybe got since restoration, maybe 100 miles, not even 100 miles.
Yeah, it has less than 100 miles on it since I rebuilt it.
Well, I tell you, what's even more impressive? I'm always afraid of muscle cars. You know what I mean? Because people take something out of a field or out of a whatever, and cob them together, and you don't know what's original, what's not original. Because this car is original motor, transmission.
Yes, sir.
And you said the only thing been changed on the car was the fuel
Fuel
pump,
pump.
and then you changed the
You
distributor.
had to have an XL.
Yeah.
You had to have an X-Mark Carter fuel pump
Yeah.
to be original 429.
Right.
And I had to have it. I searched and searched. I found one on the internet
Yeah.
for $1,000 for the casing,
Wow.
but it wasn't working, so we had to get a $40 kit to put it in.
Yeah. Exactly.
And the HEI ignition, a lot better.
Oh yeah, if you want to drive the car. But what I was really impressed with, and you sent me the pictures, is the condition of the car before it was restored.
Yeah.
It looks to me like it was a survivor car, and you could have almost polished it up and cleaned it up and
Yeah.
done some maintenance and not even restored the car.
I
You know?
wanted it.
You wanted it perfect,
I
though, didn't
wanted
you?
it perfect.
Yeah, and to do that, But it just, to me though, it made me a lot more comfortable seeing the original pictures.
Yeah.
Because I mean, all you see is these pictures of these guys selling these cars, and I mean, quarter panels are hanging off of them, and I mean, they're just. When I saw the picture of the car originally, and I'm like, holy cow, that thing was nice to start with. That was amazing.
My dad used to say you can take a trash can and paint it, Put a new liner in it.
Yeah.
Make it look nice, but you still got.
It's still a trash can, right? That's awesome. Well, let's roll this car out. How's that sound? Let's do that. We're gonna roll it out, Becky.
Okay.
You go shut it.
Watching that side.
Yeah. Yeah, we are clear. That color, Mike. That color is gorgeous.
Yeah.
That color is just incredible.
He's a good painter. He did a good job.
Hold on 1 second. Alrighty. Becky, what do you think of that?
It's beautiful.
Is that like
It's gorgeous.
gorgeous?
Well, I like the Cobra, the stickers, and the yeah. That's awesome.
Would you look at that? That is just unbelievable, Mike.
I think it breaks
Well, we're gonna love it and take care of it, and I think that'll work. That'll work.
Good deal.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's what's interesting. You've had the car hidden out here, right? All this time, and but now we're gonna take this car and we're gonna put it out on YouTube and put it out to the world, and something like this is it needs to be seen and enjoyed,
Yeah.
and experienced. So it's gonna be. I wouldn't doubt that it's the last numbers matching,
Before I sold it to Mike, I was asking questions about the car
Yeah.
and everything on it. And I talked to a guy. There's no longer any quarter panels available
Yeah.
for this year car.
Right.
What they have to do is they have to
should
market
make
a different one.
Yeah.
But these were excellent. These
I know. I saw the picture. There wasn't even a bubble of rust in
The
it.
quarter panels were good. The interior was good. So I said, well, but that's your Ford, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna fire it up, Becky. Come around here, and it even smells brand new. Even smells brand new.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna fire it up.
It may take a couple rounds, but it'll go.
It's hard to get used to. You can hear the this is Shelby package on. Yeah. Now one of the Shelby packages is a different cam and a different 4-barrel.
Yeah.
And a 4-speed. The other Shelby package is the 4-barrel that's on here.
Yeah.
And then the other cam.
Well, I tell you, that cold start. That cold start's amazing. I don't think it started that good from the factory.
Probably did.
Probably did it. I gotta show you inside of this car. I mean, do you hear the way that thing started? Yeah. We got all the. I like that we got all the build sheets in there that you guys pulled off of there. We got the spare and the trunk and everything.
These sheets here were under the carpeting.
Yeah.
It showed the original carpet. The original carpet and everything was in this car.
The original car. Yeah. I mean, the car was just complete a survivor.
Yeah.
It was a survivor before it was restored.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Just listen to that, Becky. Yeah, right? And here it is. Oh, holy grail right here, Becky. Look at that. I just, I'm sorry, it's just, yeah. And then the options of this car just take it to another world. Like I said, what walk softly, carry a big stick, right?
The more miles you get on it, the better it's going to sound.
Oh man, yeah, because it only has 100 miles on the motor, right?
Well,
Roughly?
the exhaust system's all new too.
Everything's new. The only thing I forgot to tell you, and I didn't know you about Mike. I forgot to tell you where this part of those 60,000 miles. You know where that car was? she drove it to see Mick Jagger.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
Is that right?
She drove it to a Rolling Stones concert to see Mick Jagger. And I think there was a Cheney girl that was with her, and they went to wherever they went. I don't know where it went, but they went to see Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger. That's why we called her Mick Jagger all the time.
Yeah. Well, you know, Mike, I tell you, this car is phenomenal, and it has a history. But tell us about your history with this car and your history in general.
Oh, I'm not very interested.
Oh no, I think you're being understated like the car. You know, the car's got some big stories, and I know that you do too.
I spent 6 years on active duty in the Navy. And then
Thank you guys for your service too. I appreciate
thank you
it.
for yours.
Oh, nice. My service is.
You're an Army man.
Was my service was like kindergarten compared to what you guys did.
Yeah.
And then I went to work for the state of Florida as a game warden for 31 years.
31 years.
And then my wife passed away, and I moved back here.
So did you guys say that this is where you grew up or
This
something?
is where I grew up. That's my home place.
You're kidding. This is your childhood home.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I grew up out in Vesper and moved to Lincoln. I was gone for a number of years, worked for the railroad. Got laid off on the railroad, went through the police academy, Grand Island, was a cop in North Platte, Nebraska for a while. That didn't pay nothing. I come back home.
So what was you guys' relationship with the original owner?
I knew him.
You were more, you knew him more?
Yeah.
So you guys are the lifelong friends.
Yeah.
And then he knew this other gentleman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was gone for so long.
Because you wasn't around.
Right.
Okay.
And it just, I come back home and just become available. And
Timing.
You ran into me. You ran into me.
Oh man.
We went to the same high school, but he was way older than me.
Yeah.
And then I think you left, didn't you, Mike, after school?
Huh?
You left after your school here, didn't you?
Right. I left for the military 6 months after I graduated.
Yeah, I graduated in 1987 in whatever month, and then like a month later, I was
Young
shipped
boy.
out. You know,
We're old as dirt.
I didn't really have any like what was I going to do? I wasn't going to hang around. I don't know if you guys know or not. Do you know Hillsboro, Kansas?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I graduated.
Oh,
That's where we met. My wife and I. We were high school sweethearts.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was a senior and she was a freshman. I went into the Army. We kept it together, and then I came back and we got married after I come back out of the Army.
I got one classmate, actually two, boy and a girl, were high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
And he went to college and drafted for him, and they got married, and they've been married ever since.
Is that right? Well, Becky, we're 31 years now, I think?
Yes, 31 this year.
So, so we're small town,
Yeah.
we're small town people ourselves.
Well, I lost my wife in 2018 after 46 years. And I met this wonderful woman, and we've been together a little over 4 years.
Oh, congratulations.
She straightened me out.
You get a medal for that? Or? Well, this is a special car, Mike, and I'm really honored for you to even bring me out here and show me the car. No, sir. No,
We're going to come down and see it.
That would be
if you guys could come to Wichita.
amazing.
I'm going to take this car, and I'm going to clean this thing up, and
I want to take
I'm
a
going to get
picture of me and
the. Oh yeah, exactly. But that's my favorite thing to do is I'm going to clean this car up and then put it down in my favorite spot in the showroom where I keep the special cars. Yeah. And this one's going to have a special place because it's a special car.
It'll bring in a lot of customers.
Yeah, it is.
It will.
It is. It is really an amazing car, and I'm excited to kind of show the world the car. I'm going to do a video. Just on the car, and I got to learn more about the car.
I looked on eBay. I looked for a 429 Cobra jet. Everything was 428 Torino hardtop.
Right.
429 convertible.
The books don't even show a 429 for a convertible. They don't even show it.
With air and everything, it was done around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the fact that, you know, not only is it a rear drivetrain, but they went all the way with it.
Yeah.
The tachometer,
Yeah.
the hidden headlights,
Yeah.
the air conditioning.
The dash,
I mean,
everything was
all of that.
You
You
seen the
don't find
picture, it was
convertible
bare.
air conditioning.
No, you don't find convertibles with air conditioning, you know?
Yeah.
And I looked on the market report, it was over $400 for air conditioning.
Yeah.
That's a large percentage of the price of the car,
Yeah, it is.
you know? And then it was like, the base price was like $3,200 and this car was like $5,300 or something.
$5,200.
You know, it almost doubled the price of the car just with options. And they were optioned highly to begin with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't a cheap
Yeah,
car.
it's
No.
amazing.
It came with a 351. I mean, you know, that was a,
Yeah,
you know,
originally.
like in a Mustang, you know, you'd start all the way out the bottom, but they started this car mid-level or above, you
Yeah.
know.
I looked at the car, I seen it with the hood up, I didn't think much, and then I seen the shaker hood and the Cobra jet. And
Yeah.
being a Mopar guy with a 440 mag, shaker
Yeah.
hood, I thought,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'll be darned. Well, I tell you, that is amazing. That is just an amazing car.
Well,
And,
I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.
you know, and you know, even though it's scary, you know, like this car's so gorgeous. I already insured the car, everything before I picked it up. I called.
Yeah.
We got Haggerty Insurance, and we got
Yeah.
I don't know 10 cars on there, you know, of our own personal
Well.
cars. And we called. We put this car on before I even was, you know, and with some semi
Yeah.
taking me out down the highway, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna drive this car. You know, I mean,
Take it
sparingly
to
and
Walmart,
carefully.
get a door ding.
No, sparingly.
Oh,
Sparingly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not. You know, I'm not worried about me in the car. I'm worried about the other idiots on the road.
Yeah.
That's where I'm worried about. A car like this, you drive it like you're riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Defensive,
Yeah.
you know, because
yeah.
everybody's going to pull out in front of you.
That's what will get you a motorcycle.
First car show was
Yeah.
ever in, and it got first
Well,
place.
That is
Well,
so
I would
cool.
be
Yeah.
honored if you guys came to town and I
Yeah.
could buy you guys
Yeah.
a dinner or something. That would just be
Not
amazing.
necessary.
Oh,
I
not
just
necessarily,
like to
but
come
it,
down here and see it.
oh, anytime, day or night. You know, it's gonna be sitting down there and just you know, cleaned up and standing tall.
Well, I don't think you'll find any hidden anything on it.
Yeah, no, you guys have been, you know, very straightforward, and I like to, you know, the thing is
Don't pay to lie about nothing.
you know, people, you know, give you a piece of paper or something on a car and whatever, but to me, I like talking to the owners. You know what I mean? That means more to me. You know, that's why I like to video it and document it. You know, because talking to the owners, then you really see the passion of the owner and the car and the story, and you know, and that's great. But well, I know that you're, you know, having kind of a rough day. I don't want to make it too rough for you, but I think we'll go ahead and we'll winch him back in and get him strapped down. What do you say?
Sounds good.
I appreciate it. Have a seat.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, that's why I took it out of the trunk.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't want it to get broke. Somebody bump against it and break.
Yeah. Watch the car. so
Yes,
don't-
sir. Yeah, watch the car.
Yeah, I hate to see it get hurt now.
Right.
I know, me too.
All of us.
Yeah.
We'd all just break down in tears.
Tears,
All
yeah.
of us would cry. Got her strapped down. I guess it's time to. We're buying the truck and we're buying the car and trailer as a package here. So,
Yep.
which worked out good because we sure want to drive this car down this dirt road.
No.
So
No.
we'll go ahead and get this thing closed up and get our truck backed up. Mike, you got her on there. You got her loaded up and strapped down, and we're headed back to Wichita. The trailer looks like it's good too. So
Oh, yeah.
all I have is I have an aluminum open car trailer. You know what I mean? And I've been wanting to get an enclosed trailer.
There you have it.
You know, because we get some nice cars.
Yeah.
So now I guess
Now you got a trailer.
now we got a trailer too. So two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Roof mount air.
Yeah, the AC
Everything
and
works.
everything like that. But well, we are going to hit the road.
Okay.
I appreciate everything.
I
It's been an
appreciate
absolute pleasure doing business with you,
You
sir.
take care.
Bill,
Yep.
likewise. Thanks for
Yep.
communicating and facilitating. And then when you guys let me know when you come to Wichita, I'm going to get this home tonight. We're going to put it in the warehouse.
Yeah.
I'm going to unload it, and then we're going to take. And then tomorrow, I'm going to just be cleaning. And that's when you get to know a car.
Yeah.
Is when you clean it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that.
I don't think you're gonna find anything.
No, it looks like it's a beautiful car.
Thank you.
Well, I can't wait till you guys come down
Yeah.
to Wichita, and steaks are on me.
Okay. Don't worry about that.
No, it'd be my
We'll
honor.
remember that.
It would be my honor. It was
right,
nice
buddy.
to meet you
Nice
too.
to meet you too.
I guess we'll get home before it gets dark a little bit here. Huh?
Yeah.
Have fun with the car.
Y'all take
Thank
care and drive
you.
safe.
Thank you very much.
See you guys. Thank you.
Well, Becky, what did you think of Bill and Mike?
Oh man, amazing.
A couple American, genuine
Heroes.
American heroes right there.
Yep, it's awesome.
You know, it's kind of funny, you know. I told you what I was doing. I mean, you don't usually, you don't question it. I mean, but that doesn't mean you can't have concern. Look at you. I can't have concern. But, I mean, once you meet the owners and then see the car in person,
Yeah.
I mean, like, basically any concern just goes
Oh,
away.
yeah.
I mean, the gentleman and the car, I mean, speaks for itself when you see it there. So,
Yeah.
man, I tell you, seeing, meeting these people and finding these cars, and it's just such an experience. It's such an honor. Just so blessed to be able to do these things. And but the owners, honestly, and the people, I could really just sit around and talk for hours to these gentlemen. And and the cars is awesome and it's incredible, but I just love the stories and the storytelling and talking to the people, But so we're just putting down the little coyote just ran out in front of us. You see that?
Uh-huh.
Coyote just ran across the road in front of us. But so we're hammered down south of Wichita,
Yeah.
and
Not too
we're
far
just
of a trip, actually.
putting about 2 mile an hour down this gravel road right now while I'm talking to you, because when we get on the highway, it's 10 and 2, 10 and 2. So
Try to get home before it's real dark.
yeah, try to go on the road dark. So we're gonna go by and unload this beauty, and we're just so
Can't wait to
excited
unload it and see it out in the
and get it washed up and everything.
get it
So
out in the shift.
well, we'll touch a bit. We're gonna go ahead and hit the road, and then we'll touch base with you at the end.
Yep. Here it comes.
Oh my God. How beautiful is that?
What I think is so cool is this right here.
Oh, I know, that raised GT emblem.
It's like,
And look at the laser stripes. They call them laser stripes. Look, they're reflective.
oh wow.
Yeah, they're reflective. So,
Oh,
yes.
Isn't
that
I
awesome?
kind of see now.
Yeah, it's reflective stripes.
That's cool.
Look at the Cobra in the back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I get to do my favorite thing now, is I get to clean it.
Oh
I can't
boy,
wait
I'll
to
see you
clean
next
it.
week.
Yeah, about right. You'll
I'll see you next week. You'll be down here.
Oh. 71 Torino GT Convertible, 429 Cobra jet, 4-speed manual. One of 7 cars built with this drivetrain, one of 1 with this drivetrain and options. 62,000 original miles, complete frame off rotisserie restoration.